Okay, so before I go any further, here's a spoiler alert because there are some things I will be spoiling in this video. So spoiler alert, spoiler alert, spoiler alert. Okay, so with that necessary disclaimer out of the way, here's the video. Hi there, you guys. This is Dragon Ball and Cartoon Fan 2004 here. And okay, so first of all, tonight is Easter's Eve, and yeah, happy Easter's Eve, everybody. My Easter's Eve is going well so far. I am looking forward to Easter tomorrow. Yeah, my Easter's Eve is going good, like I just said. Yeah, like if you guys didn't know, today is the day. Today has been the day where the Owl House, that modern Disney cartoon that came out like a few years ago, like 2 or 3 years ago, back in 2020. Yeah, after 2 or 3 years of the Owl House, it has finally come to an end. So, in honor of the Owl House coming to an end, Disney XD did like pretty much an almost all day marathon of the show, from like if I'm correct, 10 a.m. to 8:25 p.m. So yeah, big marathon, big marathon. I saw some of the marathon. I didn't see all the marathon because there were parts where I was watching Gumball. There were times where I was on YouTube, like or like working on pictures and stuff for the next part of my Shower One Shrek One Movie Spook project. I was also watching Gumball off of Cartoon Network, and I have also been outside a bit. But I have caught some of the Owl House finale marathon, and yeah, I was able to catch like the last few episodes in a row. And yeah, I did catch some of the marathon. I didn't catch all of it, but I did catch some of it because obviously I was gonna watch it because I've been into the Owl House for over a week now. My brother Jacob like assumes it's a gay show. If you guys don't know, just so you guys know, by gay he means lame because he's one of those people who refers to gay as lame, even though that's not exactly what gay means. But whatever, it's what people do, and I've done that before too. But yeah, anyway, my brother assumes that it's a lame show because it's a Disney show, and he really doesn't like Disney because of the bad stuff they've done and certain bad shows and movies they've made. He thinks he's probably like I think yesterday he told me they're probably his least favorite media company. And yeah, despite the bad things Disney's done, I still think they made many good things over the years, and the Owl House is no exception. Yeah, just so you guys know, I did get into the Owl House over a week ago, and yeah, on the night after the night I saw it, I did a thoughts video and text, letting you guys know how I feel about the show, about how I really like the show and whatnot. So yeah, I figured why don't I make a video sharing you guys how I felt about the series finale after I just finished watching it, because as I was watching that series finale, I thought that would be a great idea. I thought, why don't I do this video after I watch the finale? Because, I already did a video telling you guys how I felt about the, show in general after watching the first couple episodes. So, yeah, here's this thoughts video. You guys want to know what I thought about the finale. And not to mention, you guys, if you guys didn't notice, this is the second Easter's Eve in a row that I've gotten out a thoughts video. Because, there was the last Easter's Eve when I went out to see the Sonic the Hedgehog 2 movie with my two sisters. And then when I came back, I made a thoughts video sharing to you guys about my thoughts about the movie. Yeah, we'll be doing the same thing with the Owl House finale here. Yeah, just so you guys know, as I was just watching the Owl House finale tonight, I'm pretty sure it was my first time watching a series finale premiere on live TV in a while. Like since Monday, September 3rd, 2018, when I saw the Adventure Time finale off of Cartoon Network. And yeah, that finale did make me cry a good chunk of times, even though it stopped making me cry a while back. Yeah, I still consider it to be a sad finale, but yeah, that was the last time I watched the series finale premiere on live TV since then. And yeah, it was cool to be able to watch a series finale premiere on live TV again after not doing that in a while. Yeah. The Owl House finale marathon, remind me so much of the day when I watched the Adventure Time finale marathon, watched the Adventure Time finale and whatnot. So yeah, after watching the Owl House finale, what did I think of it? I thought it was really good. I thought it was really good. Maybe not the best series finale I've ever seen, but I thought it was really good. I thought it had some cool stuff in it. It had really good animation, had cool transformations, like from King, from King, getting that transformation that makes him bigger. You also got Loose, getting that like witch form and whatnot. They got characters acting their opposite ways. Interesting plot point. There was also some character development in this finale too. Like you got the Collector, who was this evil collector person that's been turning people into puppets and whatnot in the series. But yeah, she actually does turn good in the end, and she comes to the good side along with Luce and King and whatnot. And yeah, so that's cool. That's cool character development for the Collector, even though that type of character development has been done many times, many times in media, where a person goes from being a bad guy to a good guy. But whatever, I like that character development. I think it's a good type of cliche, if you ask me. But yeah, there was also some pretty sad stuff I noticed with this finale too. Like okay, so just so you guys know, my favorite character in the show, like I said in the thoughts video I did in text, King. We got to see King's father in the series finale. They also had him. We also got to see him interact with Luce, which was pretty cool. And yeah, if you guys didn't know, King's father dies in this finale, and he gives like his last piece of life, his last bit of life to Luce and whatnot. And yeah, it's really cool. Yeah, it's a pretty cool sacrifice and pretty emotional too. That had me pretty intrigued. And yeah, another thing that I thought was emotional about this finale was the fact that Luce was, packing her stuff up and moving on to college. And I remember at the part where they show the pictures of her with the king and the other characters and whatnot. Yeah, I did get choked up a bit from from that scene. Yeah, this finale did choke me up a bit, but don't get too carried away, guys. This finale didn't come close to making me cry. Although it did make my eyes water up a little bit. But I've come a lot closer to crying before. I did cry. I have cried at a few cartoon. I have cried in a few cartoon endings, but this is not one of them. Although, yeah, it did make my eyes water up a bit, though. I will give it that. It was a bit emotional with King's father dying, and Luce graduating, so she could go to college and whatnot. The big goodbye, that nice party. The side characters throw for her in the end. Yeah, yeah. I did really like this finale. Yeah. Another touching part I really liked about this finale was like the part where the collector gives King the stuffed animal he loves. I forgot what he called that stuffed animal, but it was like a bunny stuffed animal. But yeah. The collector tried to give King his stuffed animal, but then King decided to be nice and give his beloved stuffed animal back to the collector. Yeah, that's a nice sacrifice. Aw, yeah, that's a nice heartfelt moment. Yeah, yeah, I love King. I think King is and will always be my favorite character in the Owl House. Yeah, yeah, he can be pretty funny at times. I love his design. I love his personality. I love his voice. And yeah, he can be pretty kind too. Yeah, I wouldn't consider him cute exactly, like like other characters in the show do, and certain people do. Although I can see why people would view him to be cute, but I don't exactly think he's cute. He is a very good character, though. I do love King. He is an awesome character, and yeah, he did some cool things in this finale, like transform and give the collector a stuffed animal and whatnot. And yeah, the fact that we got to see his father was pretty awesome, even though this is definitely not the first time they showed us King's father in the series finale. But yeah, another thing I really liked about this finale was how you got to have certain characters get back together with their family members, because throughout the series there were characters talking about how they miss their father, how they miss their mother and whatnot, that kind of type of sad stuff. But they got to reunite with those family members at the end of near the end of the finale, and I thought that was cool. Overall, I really enjoyed this finale. I don't have too many problems. I don't think I have that many problems with it. I mean, I probably wouldn't exactly say it's the best series finale I've ever seen, but I think it was a really solid one. Had great animation, had cool transformations, had nice heartfelt moments, had epic scenes, great voice acting, good storytelling. I think it's overall a really good finale. I would say it's an easy recommendation for fans of the Owl House. So, on a scale of 1 to 10, I would give this at least an 8 out of 10, which, yeah, I know 8 out of 10 for a lot of people, by the school grading thing, 8 out of 10 just means good. But for me, 8 out of 10 is one of those grades that means great. So, yeah, I do think this is a great finale and one of the best episodes I've seen of the Owl House so far. Not the best, but one of the best. I don't exactly know what my favorite episode of the Owl House is, though it would definitely, I'm sure it would be one that's mainly centric to King, because I am a King fan. I do love King. He is my favorite character. As for my second favorite character, I don't know. The other characters are cool, but are not as cool as King. But yeah, overall, guys, there you have it. Those are my thoughts on the Owl House series finale. It was a really good finale. It was built up well, and yeah, I really enjoyed it as someone who's been an Owl House fan for over a week now. What did you guys think of the Owl House series finale? You guys can tell me in the comment section down below if you want. And yeah, with all this being said, I'm going to end this video, get it uploaded, and you'll enjoy the rest of my Easter's Eve night by watching the Family Feud off of GSN, watching Naruto Shippuden off of Toonami later tonight, that type of cool stuff. And yeah, work. I'm probably work more on my the next part of my show, one project and whatnot. Yeah. So with all that being said, that's all for the video, you guys. Bye, everyone, and thank you all for watching this video. Happy Easter tomorrow.